Yeah. How we doing? All right, back. Previously on Kimba TV. So an easy long would be a deviation outside, back, bullish retest, continue to make that kind of shit. The condensed version of it is that's the one that would be better because that's TPO, point of control, bigger Fibonacci, golden pocket. And so yes, that would be better. One of the things, if you listen to the discussion, so a lot of people were like, hey, what do you think about the short here? Hey, where's the stop loss on this? And when we talk about, well, you're going to have to do that, I say that all of these have a chance to get swept. Let me go change real quick. I am glad that it has not swept yet. I don't get that much good reception in the cardio room. Could be interesting.
One thing my trainer, he told me.
What is this for dot?
What did he say? He just told us to be prepared.
That's gonna get swept. Yeah? All right, so I'm gonna delete this, okay? This line, give it up for this line. All right, easy money for today. Oh, nice. Maybe even this gets hit. Let me take a look on dot. Let's go, Liquidinians! Happy Friday, motherfuckers! Bugatti! Are y'all ready? Get nasty. Let's go, S&P, get nasty.
He said, what did he say?
Let's go.
He told us to be prepared.
Boo Gamma. Boo motherfucking Gamma up in this bitch. Let's go. Let's go. Get nasty. Let's go. Let's go. Get nasty. Ladies and gentlemen, we juicing. Happy Friday. How we doing? Let's get nasty. Who juicing? Talk to me, Lions. Get nasty. Bulls, you can't lose that. You really don't want to lose that, but over the weekend, if it does some goofy shit like this and coming back, you cannot lose that, okay? Other than that, I mean, you know me, I'm pretty bullish Mugachi, so everything is still open. MEXC still open. Tapbit still open. Everything's still open. Alrighty, gold still open. Gold still open. Look at gold. $10,000 position, 12,000 PNL. And look at these guys, look at these Pico, look at these entries, y'all. Oh, it's got to be testnet. It's got to be testnet. Is it possible that they don't sweep on BTC yet? Yes, it's possible. How many times has bad lows and weak lows not gotten swept on this whole move back up? So yes, there is a chance that the weak and the bad lows do not get swept and they get left behind, because that's what it's been doing the whole way move up on the move up. Baby girl is sleeping still, so I guess the Letuche is on me, y'all. How we doing, Lions? Easy money, Bugatti money. Shout outs to everybody that was here last night. Get nasty hoes. Shout outs to everybody that was here in the morning. Get nasty hoes. Come on. XT Sang says, does he only show the chart or can we actually see the trades? Exclamation YouTube, exclamation rewind, homie. We get filled live up in this bitch, homie. You heard me? You heard me? We got them schwaggity schwang schwangs, homie. 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 We got them schwang schwangs, even gold, baby. Come on, quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Get nasty. I just gave you another trade, homie. You got to pay attention. Math is math. Quit playing with me. Ladies and gentlemen, that gentleman just asked me, does he show trades? Boy, I give you trades. Quit playing with me. Cheers, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You just said.
Let's go. Quit playing with the boy. I swear to fucking God, man. The math is the math, homies. The math is the math, homies. Y'all juicy?
They said I'm strong if you strong.
15 minutes on this 30-minute candle close. Let's get nasty, Lions. Who be juicing? Who be juicing? Who be juicing? Let's go. Quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Can I get a blessing for a Letuche? I got 2.5 hours left before I got a dip, y'all. Alrighty. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. The math is the math. What y'all think? What y'all think? Do you believe in the math? I even drew a risk reward thing, did I not? Lil Baby says my graduation is at 1, so that's kind of perfect. Nice. Yep, I gotta fly back and coordinate. Living Force is what can I do when I'm always stopping out and when I want to get in, this fucker don't take me? Just keep learning, Living Forest. That's okay. Were you here when I was talking about this? S&P, there you go. Living Forest says yes, but I am more bearish than bullish. Then you're already in a short and you didn't get stopped out. This is easy money play. So last night, remember how we had this? I'm going to pause the music. Remember how we had this level? Living Forest. Do you remember when we had this level and I said that's where all of the bad highs are going to get swept? Okay, so you could have waited on the 30-minute candle close. Okay, you could have waited for the 30-minute candle close and then you would have gone like this, right? And you would have gotten a little bit filled there. Okay, your stop loss would have been a higher high. If you really were patient enough, you would have gotten almost everything that you would have wanted because it went back to the pixel fucked golden pocket. Okay, so depending on how you played it, and here's the other thing too, is I don't know if you were here last night, Living Forest, but when this sweep happened, okay, like right when this candle happened, I came back in here. I was watching a movie with baby girl. I came back in here and I drew it like this. And I said, I'm gonna be watching right there. So again, if you truly were bearish, you weren't gonna try to get stopped out. Your stop loss is higher high. Kimba box, you would have a pixel perfect entry and you would have avoided not getting stopped out. So the math is the math. If you did exactly what the book tells you to do, you would have been okay. But if you got stopped out right here, let this be a lesson to you on why I usually advocate doing a higher high, because you're not really losing that. So if you got stopped out on the short, you just want to reassess your Fibonacci. We Gucci. All right, let's go. Let's get nasty with the math. Let's get nasty with the matha. Let's get nasty with the matha. All right, I'm going to light up the Latuche, ladies and gentlemen, because we might be doing that thang. We might be doing that thang, ladies and gentlemen. We might be doing that thang, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get nasty, y'all. Cheers, y'all. Yeah. NZD says, because of you, I learned how to do partials. Good shit, NST. NZD. Rayu, let's go. Swift Raven, let's go. Unforgiven, let's go. Gustavo, let's go. Just bow me, let's go. Laconi, let's go. Sanki says, Kimba, I love you. Pixel perfect. Somebody's paying attention. Let's go. Talk to me, Lions. You either know what you're doing or you don't. Might be a wake-up call for some of y'all. Let's go. Talk to me, Lions. Bugatti money. Bruno, let's go. Grizzly, let's go. Nagatita, let's go. Cloudy Toke in the house. Tavid in the house. Nagatita in the house. Afne Gunka in the house. Bryn Burke in the house. Who juicing? Talk to me, Lions. Talk to them, Lions. 16 minutes on the 30-minute candle close. What y'all think? What y'all think? Sigurds has got a late start on the day, sideline for now, waiting for next round. Just watch yesterday's highlights.
I said, are you strong?
Just watch yesterday's highlights. Exclamation YouTube. Get nasty. How we doing, Lions? Anonium, juicing on the short, entered a long. Let's go, Anonium. Still short from 65.2. I see you, Afne Gunka. I feel like this is one of those days when people forget what we've been planning for all this time. Make sure you rewind and get caught up on the TA on the short we did for, who was it? Living Forest Death Slap. If you're getting wrecked, you need to go back and rewatch the highlights from yesterday and the day before. Exclamation rewind. I feel like somebody is just listening to the long idea and you have completely forgotten about this level and how we said to play the short. Come on, guys! Exclamation rewind, exclamation YouTube. Get caught up. Quit playing with me. I just spent the entire morning explaining to people that got stopped out on shorts why they shouldn't have gotten stopped out in shorts. Literally in the beginning of the morning, I am explaining to the shorters that got stopped out why they shouldn't have gotten stopped out. Make sure you exclamation rewind and get caught up. Don't just pop in here and listen to 5 minutes of 2 hours of TA. Get the whole context. Come on, Big Pimpin', let's go. Who JUICIN? Let's go. Come on now. How many of y'all saw me looking at DOT on EXO? That was a treat too. So you should have an idea on what I'm doing with DOT. We have 13 minutes to try and get back above 61.9. Let's go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. The math is the math. Sweep them. Will it be able to do it? Will S&P help? Boogamma. How y'all like the Boogamma? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Come on, quit playing with me. McCallum says, YouTube recap was amazing footage, enjoyed it. Let's go, McCallum. Any questions, ladies and gentlemen? Shall we load up another blong? Shall we do it with another blonga? Get Houston a PC. We need to get Houston a new computer, y'all. Schwiggity schwaggity, y'all. Who JUICIN? My DOT opportunity might be coming. My DOT opportunity might be coming, y'all. Oh, Sanapa Snappa! Snappa Snappa! All right, everything is set. Let's go, let's go. Y'all better be JUICIN. Come on now. Talk to him, Lions. Are we schwiggity? Are we schwiggity? Let's go, let's go. $11 minutes left. Talk to him. Come on now, 13 minutes to what? The 30-minute candle close. I bet some of y'all are finally learning why I say no blind limits. Am I right? Exclamation learn. Talk to him. Talk to him. 10 minutes on the 30-minute candle close, ladies and gentlemen. McCallum says, but we do anyways. This is where we find out who actually knows what they're doing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Talk to him. I gotta get ready for my DOT, y'all. I gotta get ready for my DOT. Y'all Gucci Magooch? Oh, we Gucci Magoochi. Ladies and gentlemen, Oh, we Gucci my Gucci, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we Gucci my Gucci, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. How many of y'all really dig watching the dot recap? The schwiggity is the schwaggity, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go! Who JUICIN? Who JUICIN? Let's go! We got 8 minutes and 20 seconds on the 30-minute candle close, y'all. Show them a hot dog, y'all.
Pixel fucking it is. Yes.
Cargo Ray says, I missed this short. I'll wait for long opportunity. That's okay. If you have a chance to watch the stream, the live stream from last night, or better yet, watch the highlights from a couple of days ago. You know how long we were talking about head short here? And last night, when it swept that, you can see me come back and I go, guys, I'm still watching a movie. And I go like this. And if you rewind today's morning stream, I'm helping people. I'm trying to explain to shorters that got stopped out here and stopped out here why they shouldn't have gotten stopped out. So make sure you pay attention to this. Make sure you rewind. I spent the whole morning explaining to shorters that got stopped out why they shouldn't have gotten stopped out. Come on, who JUICIN? What 30-minute candle close? People that took longs, I have a question. What 30-minute candle close made you want to take it?
He said, what did he say?
Come on.
He just told us to be prepared.
This is where we truly find out if people know what they're doing or not. What edge? Anticipate a level and see what edge you get.
It's over.
It is kind of mind-blowing if you put any blind limits in. There's no edge. Yeah, for me, as long as it doesn't lose this, since it's Friday, it's still neutral to me. So this is the way that I would look at it right now. This is okay. I'm going to tolerate it as long as we don't lose this. Okay? You guys see where the single prints are. So how many of y'all are in like longs like me from 57, for example, and you're thinking to yourself, fuck, I still have no head short. I need to get into a head short. Hands up if you're in a long like me. I'm not talking about you're in a long from 60K. Okay. You're kind of fucked. I take that back. You're fine. But, I'm talking about a more cushiony long. Okay. Like me from 57. Okay. If you don't have a short from up here, you're probably looking at the single prints, right? Because, and here's the question. How many of y'all know the answer to this? If it makes single prints like this before the weekend, does it ignore it over the weekend or does it fill it over the weekend? Because this is not the first time it's done this. I call this like a double stuffed Oreo. You know what I'm talking about? How many of y'all have this internationally? Okay, it's not a regular Oreo, it's a double stuff. Okay, I call this the double stuffed Oreo. Okay, so does Macaulay Weekend leave it alone? Or do they try to go fill some imbalances? Let me, do you guys remember that one weekend where it was a level like this, and there was a single print here, and there was a single print here, and this was the weekend price action. It did this, and then it did this. You guys remember that? So it might grab one, make it look like it's going to leave it behind, and then grab it a little bit later depending on Sunday. Okay? And then even before you get into the TPOs, you have to consider the 61.7 to 62,000 zone that needed to be turned into support, okay, as a potential area where you might be able to get a head short too. Okay? That was resistance. It was supposed to be support. Okay? It could not tuck back in. Okay? So if it does go back, then you'd be thinking, oh, fuck. Alrighty, if it goes up and claims, then we Gucci. Alrighty. Any questions? Really, the only way that you could have gotten fucked is if you put blind limits in, correct? But, and I mean, even if you had blind limits in, you would have had pretty good stop loss. And it would have just gotten stopped, and you would have taken a small L. But hopefully, young lion cubs, now you understand why every day, thousands of times, I say just identifying a level is one piece of the puzzle. You still need to be watching the data to see if you have a reason to actually take that trade. If you weren't in any BTC zones, what level would you be on to the downside potential? Right here. Swing fail pattern of this, LPZ. And here's the tricky part, LPZ. I don't think you really want to try anything during Friday. You want to watch CME? Let me do this. Let me put the volatile music back on so we can emotionally freak out together. And here's the other thing too is, do you know where I would want DOT to go for me to long? It's kind of awkward, but look at where I need DOT to go to. Do you remember where I had circled it? I deleted it because I didn't want people to get wrecked trying to copy trade. But do you remember where I had circled for DOT? And I don't know if you were here early in the morning, but I said, fuck, I really hope they don't make me try to get this DOT long over the weekend. I don't know if you heard that. So DOT in and of itself has its own like swing fail pattern. It's all just swing fails for now. And then I would just wait until the weekend or Sunday. Let's get it. Who juicing? Who juicing? Who getting swiggity nasty? Who getting nasty with it?
Shut up, Kimber. Let's get it.
The math is the math. All right, I'm gonna delete this level. Well, I'll keep that actually. This I can delete now. That I'll keep. So here's another lesson, ladies and gentlemen. So again, we talked about this earlier, but if you can notice weak, okay? What did I say for people that were in longs here? You would want to what? Maximize, think about maximizing profits, right? Because the probability is what? That's gonna get swept. Yeah? So all of this shit just comes down to, can you read the data correctly? That's weak, that's weak. Sweep. Oh, what a surprise. Okay? if you have nerded out on a swing failure pattern, how many of y'all are going to wait 22 minutes for this candle to close, and as soon as the 30-minute candle closes, you're going to go do some shit like this? Excuse me. How many of y'all are going to do something like that? How many of y'all are going to do this? How many of y'all are going to do this wherever it closes? Okay, how many of y'all are gonna wait for this one, that to get broken, and then you're gonna go swing low, swing high, and you're gonna take that Fibonacci? Huh? What we talking about, man? And don't tell me that you lost all your money trying to blind limit here and here and here, and now you ain't got any money to long this. Don't do that. Now you have a reason to, and you telling me you don't have any more money? Boy, come on, man. Now you actually have a reason to, okay, and you don't have any more money? What the fuck are we doing? Are we Gucci? Get nasty, ladies and gentlemen. Talk to me. Talk to me. Okay, are we Gucci Magooch? Are we Gucci Magoochie? I gotta leave in about 40 minutes. So I'll see this first 30-minute candle close. I have to dip before the second 30-minute candle closes. Okay? But all this shit that we talk about, I say it every day over and over and over. Identify levels. As it approaches that level, as it reacts at that level, look at the data. Do you actually have a reason to do it? Is there edge? Okay? Nothing blind. Try to remember what you've seen in the past. This is not your first time seeing a swing fail. If it's not a swing fail, could it be a failed auction? It's not your first time you guys seen a failed auction, right? Okay, if it does form on the first 30-minute candle close, maybe you guys are going to be looking at 1-hour candle closes, but once the first one closes, the second one confirms. If it is a swing fail pattern, you would not lose blank. Alrighty, so do your best, and I think if there was a lesson to be had for most of the markets today, it's just don't do nothing blind. Wait for edge. Right? And here's the thing, maybe you got spanked on that lesson today a little bit. That's okay. The question is did you really learn? The only way that we're going to actually know if you're learning that concept and improving is how often that mistake pops up in the future. Everybody today will be like, I'm never doing that again, or, oh, now I know, or whatever, you know. People are going to try to cope more so than learn. You know, so there's going to be an opportunity, like, it's like life. You can't ask God or fate to make you brave, but he will bless you with opportunities to prove to yourself that you can be brave, right? You can ask God to make you a better trader. All he's going to do is give you an opportunity to prove to yourself that you can be a good trader. Makes sense, right? So best believe the markets will give you another opportunity down the road to see if you really learned what you say you learned today. And the good ones will truly have learned. The not so good ones will continue to make the same mistakes over and over and over. That's really just all it comes down to. It's not like some magical indicator or TA. You know, it's really just checking yourself at the end of the day. So let's go, Lions. How we doing? How we schwiggity schwaggiting? So do you guys see what we're seeing so far? Okay. Do you guys understand the difference between the low here, low there, the low there? Okay. Even the low here. Okay. Now this is when you can actually start thinking about longing. There's a huge difference with this price action and here and here and here. Alrighty? Make sense? So there's multiple ways that you can do this now. Mota says, Kimba, I have long entry at 60560. Where to set stop loss? You tell me, Motas, because it's individualistic. Theoretically, you may want it to make a higher high, and then you may go like this, and you might need to put your stop loss. Do you want to get stopped out? Or do you want to do it at break even? Or do you want to maximize profits? If you want profit, then you're going to have to do it at the 382. Okay? So once this breaks, I would this swing low, swing high, or even right now. Because you do know that this is ripe for, right? You know this is ripe. You don't get bullish on the, you get bullish on the, so you're gonna probably have to go like this and figure out if you wanna take the 382 or you wanna take the golden pocket. Okay, most likely it's gonna, not financial advice. CVD bull div, yes, I see it. Yup. NSTR, all I really care about is, do you see the difference, okay, between what's happening now and all these other levels that we identified? Okay, now you actually have edge. You had no fucking reason to be longing on any of this. You see it, NSTR, 100%. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. There's no reason. Basically, if you put blind limits here and here or here, you said, fuck it. You said, hit me. And now you have an edge. You have structural edge. You have a swing fail pattern. Okay, so this is nice because not only do you have a swing fail pattern on that level, but when it made the weak lows, you clean that too. This is Gucci. This is really Gucci. So now we need to get back above this. Okay, we don't want that. Okay, that's also possible too, the first single print grab and Fibonacci. Okay. Okay. And it's the weekend, y'all. Get nasty with the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Mom's birthday and Mother's Day. That's awesome. 1/4. Gonna put some meat on the grill. Let's go, Houston. Dick Flex says, thanks for the stream every day. It's my pleasure. Thank you guys for showing up every day. Any last minute questions? I got about 20 minutes and then I got to dip. Any last minute questions? Yeah, Mogai, baby girl and I are flying in a little bit. That's why it's a shorter stream today. I gotta head to the airport. Giannis, for a SPF play, would you play stop loss below the single prints? Just make sure you don't get stopped out at the single print. Does that make sense? Just make sure you don't get stopped out at the single print. And it's the weekend, so I would try to take a look at the weekend swing failure patterns to see if there's anything you can catch. Yeah, I will keep my dot alarms on, but as always, nothing blind. But I'll keep my dot alerts on through the weekend. Other than that, I'll just be hoping that I don't get stopped out. Hector says, can you show single prints? Sure. These have not changed though. So if you need these single prints, that means that when I said yesterday, make sure you know where the single prints are to the upside and downside, you did not identify them. But there you go. It's like 59,985 basically. Okay, and then the single prints to the upside is 62,150-ish and 62,600-ish. Alrighty, Hector. Mota says, what do you expect for Macaulay hour today? It's not going to be Macaulay hour today. Do you know why? It's Friday, which means it's Macaulay weekend, right? So normally traditional markets would come back after an hour. Today it will not. Motas, it is Macaulay weekend. Okay. J-Ski says, is EXO the best place to see not net long, net short delta? No, they're all pretty good. I would just use it as confluence. Yeah, EXO is my favorite though. Ninjaville says, got in here late. Had we identified the 60250 level prior? Yeah, I mean, this is the 60,059K single print from all the way back here. And then that's your low. And that's your weak lows that just got swept. All righty. Ninjaville says, I expected to go a little bit lower, and I know it may, but didn't expect to bounce here. Well, it's a sweep of that level, and we're going to see if the 30-minute candle closes can hold, Ninjaville. So it just swept everything. Yeah, but this is what I would say, Ninjaville. It's Friday. It's about to be the weekend. Who knows what's going to happen over the weekend? So I'll cross my fingers and hope I don't get stopped out on the biddy longs. And I have a couple of alerts set for DOT. But if you are caught up on the DOT TA, I think you know. But yeah, I will only be looking for hedge shorts on biddy. The only long that I would take would be a DOT long. Alpeasy says, where are you starting to scale out of BTC longs? It depends on if I have a hedge short or not, but this should help. Alpeasy. I will use this as a guide. And depending on, so it might start immediately at 618. And the daily candle close is in 8 hours. So for example, if the daily candle close is above the previous, like this, if this closes above here, your stop loss should be here now. But if I get into a nice hedge short, I will tolerate it all the way back up to here, down to here. Just depends on if I'm in a hedge short or not, because then it's all the same, right? My P&L doesn't change. Sounds Gucci? Yes, baby. Okay. All right, y'all. I got to get going. Giovanni, you good? Smeeks, you good? All right, y'all. You know what it is. Longers, I'm rooting for you. Shorters, I'm rooting for you. Bulls, Bears, we're all Lions. Get nasty. Have a great weekend. Have a great Mother's Day. I'll see you guys bright and early on Monday. Yeah, if anything crazy happens over the weekend, I'll pop in. But if you're caught up on the highlights, if you're caught up on the YouTube, you guys should be good to go. Sato, tell them what happens if they don't use stop loss. or put blind limits in. He said he's going to smack the shit out of you. Ladies and gentlemen, who juicing? Have a great weekend, y'all. I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace, everybody.